Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Laugardalsvöll, Reykjavík for the press conference for the match between Iceland and Italy in the EuroBasket Qualifiers 2025. With us here tonight, we have coach of Italy, Eduardo Casalone, and player Grant Michel Basile. We would like to request your comment after the game, and we start with you, Coach Mr. Casalone.
Good evening. First of all, I want just to say that our coach now feels better. He could not come back to the game because of a huge headache, but now he's quite better, so he will be better and he will fly back with us for the next game. Okay. I think we played a solid game. It was not easy for us to come here and play this game because we knew that Iceland is a good team. They play together since long time, and so it was not easy for us, even if we know that the players were so excited to play this game, and they showed this. They showed for the first minute they were tough, they were solid on the floor, on the court, and they deserve this win. They deserve it. We play a great game, a solid game. We always stay on the track, even if Iceland score 30 points, 29 points in the third quarter, and we could not run on fast break because of this, and so we miss some easy basket that we found before. But we play solid, and we knew that once that we come back on the track and we start scoring some basket, then we could play this kind of game. So I want to just say thanks to the player, from me for sure, for all the coaching staff, and from Gianmarco, because they play unbelievable.
Thank you, Mr. Casalone. And Mr. Basile, your thoughts after the game?
It was an awesome experience. This is my first time getting a chance to put on the jersey, and it was an honor. It was a lot of fun getting to practice with these guys all week, and just get to be around a lot of great players, and just be a part of a great team. The coaches did a great job putting us in positions to succeed today. We had a great scout. They put us in spots that we could succeed. And I think other than that little run in the third quarter there, we did a good job following that game plan, doing exactly what they told us to, and the result was obviously in our favor.
Thank you, gentlemen. Any questions from the media? No? Okay, thank you, guys, and we will be back shortly. Hello, everybody. We are back now with a post-game conference, and now it's Team Iceland, and with me is Craig Peterson, coach, and Tryggvi Hlinason. I would like to start with you, Craig. Your statement after the game?
Yeah, I think we had a fine start to the game. Played with lots of energy, had good opportunities, and then we kind of stalled at 12 points, and they kept going. They punished us with their offensive rebounding, and we had a hard time putting the ball in the hoop, and even though we made a great comeback in the start of the third quarter, being down by 24 at halftime to Italy is little bit too big of a mouthful. And I think we did a great job of fighting and keeping on going and, trying to figure out what worked for us at both ends of the court. And hopefully that will help us on Monday.
Thank you, Craig. And Tryggvi, your thoughts after the game?
Yeah, I kind of agree that we lost control of the game in around the second quarter, and they got a lot of points ahead of us. And against a team like Italy, it's really hard to come back from such a deficit. And we did a good job, in my opinion, to still keep fighting and fight the rest of the game. And we had a moment where I thought that we could have possibly gotten into a position where we could have been fighting for the win in the end. But sadly, it didn't go that way. But as I said, there's a Monday game, and that's the focus right now.
Thank you, gentlemen. Any questions from the media? Bara English og svo repeata ég eftir.
Yeah, Tryggvi, the last game against Italy a couple of years ago, you scored a lot of points. A bit of a different matchup today. What was the difference in the matchup today?
I mean, they have the same big man the main big man, but I think they really focused well against me and Elvar, especially of denying our game, I guess, in offense. And at the same time, they were really tougher in a way that I kind of struggled with. So the difference is maybe not that much, but sometimes you have that day, and sometimes you don't. And the one 2 years ago was certainly my day, but today maybe wasn't the greatest. But I still think that we did a good job in many parts in the game. But sadly, they really closed a lot of things that have helped us in the past.
Yeah, you played some 36, 37 minutes tonight. How are you feeling after the game and ready for another 36 on Monday?
Well, I would be lying if I wouldn't say I was tired, but we have now a good night's sleep, and then we'll travel to Italy, and we can mentalize and recuperate for the next game. And I'll have to play as much as I'm needed, and I'm happy to be helping the team.
Okay, any more questions? Okay, thank you guys for coming, and that's it here from Laugardalsvöll, Reykjavík. Thank you and good night, and have a nice weekend.